Some stories about money make perfect sense. A brilliant entrepreneur becomes a billionaire, a surgeon lives in luxury. But the world of finance is full of stories that defy this logic. These stories reveal a deeper truth. Building wealth is less about your income and more about your mindset. Consider Ronald Read, a janitor in Vermont. He lived simply, drove a used car, and seemed to have little. When he died at 92, it was discovered he'd quietly amassed over $8 million by saving diligently and investing in solid stocks. He lived far below his means and let compounding work its magic. Meanwhile, Eike Batista, a Brazilian tycoon, at one time the third richest person in the world, flaunted his billions, private jets, yachts, mansions. But his empire, built on debt and risky bets, collapsed. He went from one of the world's richest to bankrupt. The contrast is stark. The janitor who became a secret millionaire, and the billionaire who lost it all. Their stories teach us the most crucial lesson in personal finance. Wealth is not a numbers game, it's a psychology game. Ronald Read's fortune was built on patience and restraint, not a high salary. Batista's downfall was rooted in overconfidence and risk. The size of your paycheck matters less than the thoughts inside your head. True wealth is about how you behave, not just what you earn. The real script for building a fortune is written in your habits, not your income. It's easy to assume the highest earners are the wealthiest, but income alone doesn't build wealth, behavior does. Wealth is what you don't see, the cars not bought, the money quietly invested. Think of income as a powerful engine, but if the driver is reckless, the crash is inevitable. In finance, your mindset is the driver. Psychology steers the wheel. Lottery winners and athletes often lose fortunes because they lack the habits to manage wealth. Ronald Read built millions on a janitor's salary because his mindset was world-class. He saved consistently, invested patiently, and focused on getting wealthy slowly. He saw money as seeds for the future, not tools for instant gratification. This is the difference between lasting wealth and fleeting riches. It's not what you make, but how you think, that determines your financial destiny. In the 1960s, the Stanford Marshmallow Test revealed a key to success: delayed gratification. Children who waited for a bigger reward later in life had better outcomes. Building wealth is the same. Every dollar, every shilling saved is a marshmallow you don't eat now, traded for greater rewards later. Mike Tyson earned over $400 million but spent it all: mansions, cars, tigers, choosing immediate pleasure over future security. He had the income, but not the patience. Contrast that with someone who invests a few $100s or euros or shillings a month from their 20s. By retirement, they're a millionaire. They choose the second marshmallow, making small sacrifices for a bigger future. Driving a used car, packing lunch, these choices compound into real wealth. The power of patience is the secret ingredient in every fortune. It's not about denying yourself everything, but about consistently choosing your future self. The magic of compounding rewards those who wait. Wealth is built slowly, one patient choice at a time. The real reward is freedom, not fleeting pleasure. Patience is the ultimate financial superpower. Our relationship with money is shaped by two mindsets: scarcity and abundance. Scarcity believes there's never enough, leading to fear-based decisions, hoarding, impulsive spending, or missing out on growth. This mindset keeps you playing defense, always worried about losing. Abundance, on the other hand, sees opportunity and possibility. It's not about reckless spending, but about optimism and growth. Those with abundance invest, take calculated risks, and focus on creating value. Abundance shifts your focus from what could go wrong to what could go right. It encourages generosity, collaboration, and long-term thinking. The abundance mindset is the foundation for building real wealth. The question isn't, can I afford it, but how can I create it? Humans crave belonging and status. Today, we signal it through spending. Expensive cars and designer clothes aren't just about utility, they're about sending a message: I've made it. But status spending is a treadmill. The rush fades and comparison starts again. Social comparison drives many to live paycheck to paycheck, trying to keep up. The irony? When you see someone with a Ferrari, you don't admire the driver. You imagine yourself in their place. The respect people try to buy is an illusion. True wealth is invisible, robust investments, not flashy cars. The truly wealthy don't need to prove it. They have quiet confidence and control over their time. The status game is a tax on your ego. Opting out frees up capital to build real wealth, not just a temporary image. The most effective way to win is to stop playing. Focus on what matters: freedom, security, and peace of mind. The wealthiest people are often the least flashy. Real wealth is silent. Don't spend to impress, invest to be free. The media sells us images of yachts and mansions, but most real millionaires are invisible. They build fortunes through saving, investing, and living below their means. Their wealth is hidden in retirement accounts and investments, not in flashy purchases. A fancy car is a sign of spending, not net worth. Quiet millionaires value independence over appearances. They play an internal game, focused on their own goals. The person driving a 10-year-old car might be a decamillionaire, the one in a new BMW might be in debt. Wealth is the money you keep, not the money you spend. True wealth is the freedom to control your time. It doesn't need to shout, it's confident in its silence. The ultimate financial power is built by prioritizing the unseen. Real wealth is about options, not objects. Willpower is limited. If you rely on it to save, you'll eventually slip. The most successful savers automate their finances. Automatic transfers to savings and investments make discipline effortless. Paying yourself first is the single most effective wealth-building tactic. 401ks work because they're automated. Money is invested before you see it. If you had to do it manually, savings would plummet. Automation harnesses inertia for your benefit. Apply this to all your goals. Automate investments, emergency funds, and more. You're building a wealth machine that runs on its own. This system prioritizes your future self by default. Automation is more reliable than willpower. In personal finance, automation is as close to a silver bullet as you'll find. Make saving the path of least resistance. Let your systems build your fortune while you live your life. Our culture equates wealth with luxury goods and public opulence, but this is a trap. True wealth is the freedom to control your time. It's the ability to wake up and choose your day, change careers, or take time off. Wealth is measured in options, not possessions. The goal isn't to accumulate stuff but to accumulate freedom. Every dollar saved is a piece of your future freedom. Investments aren't just numbers, they're tools for liberation. Many things people buy to look rich actually make them poorer in autonomy. The person with modest expenses and savings is wealthier than the high earner living paycheck to paycheck. Peace of mind is the highest form of wealth. We've seen that wealth is built on patience, perspective, and habits, not just high salaries. Your mindset is your most important financial asset. Spend less than you earn, let compounding work, and avoid the status trap. Automate your savings and focus on growth, not fear. The pillars of wealth are available to anyone. Redefine wealth as freedom, not possessions. The true prize is control over your time and life. Reflect on your relationship with money. Is it driven by fear or freedom? Your balance sheet reflects your behavior. Focus on the psychology of wealth, patience, long-term thinking, and knowing what's enough. Build not just a fortune of money, but a fortune of freedom.